Welcome back, gamers. Today we will continue our journey as Darth Gandalf in the world of Elden Ring. Before we continue our journey, let me tell you about my channel. Here I upload consistent gameplay, playthrough, and walkthrough video content. You, yes, you can help me grow my channel by hitting the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Currently, we are at 38 subscriber as of the making of this video. Thank you gamers for subscribing. I will continue to upload gaming contents here. I'm looking forward to playing God of War Ragnarok for you soon. Now, back to the video. Last part, we managed to gather items, equipments, and weapons that will help us defeat some of the annoying bosses in the game. And today, we meet our match. Royal Knight Loretta. She is bad match up against us because as a mage we have to cast spells to attack, and most of the spells we have a long casting animation, and Loretta always punished us for it, as her attacks are too fast for our character to attack and dodge at the same time. It doesn't help that our summons does not live long enough to distract her. Here you will see my frustration each time Loretta slays us. One of the reasons why Loretta is so strong is because she has a lot of magic resistance. It would make sense for a magic user to have a high magic tolerance. She is so mobile too, because she's cheating and bringing a horse to a fight. But I know we can defeat her eventually. I hope it would not take too long though. After multiple failed attempts, I've decided enough is enough. I went back to Stormville on this side of Grace so I may get the whetstone that can help us attach Ash of War to our weapons. I attach Bloodhound Step Ash of War that we got from the falling Black Knight on Caelid last part, as you might see here. This skill will allow us to dodge or dash with style, like anime character. This skill is so cool. This Ash of War was nerfed on the recent patches, but when I streamed this video, the skill was still strong. So we now have an ability to dodge Loretta's fast attacks. Let's see how this goes.
What the fuck?
Bruh. Even though we have the ability to dodge most of her attacks, our health is just too low to take some hits from her. It's a bit of my fault because I barely added any levels on my vigor, but our damage is decent. And as you might see here, she can easily demolish our health.
Fuck.
So here's an uncut version of my fight with her. So first I've summoned my wolves to try and distract her. I mainly use Rock Sling just because it deals a lot of damage against her, and sometimes it staggers her just like that. And I'm a bit lucky here because my wolves were able to live long enough for them to mostly distract her. Got a stagger last. Really hate those swords. The one that could track you like a missile. I don't want to get behind the chairs here because they could block my meteor attacks. So it's really lucky that my dogs live long enough to distract her here.
Damn you, fuck
And there,
you.
let's go. 8
Duh,
attempts.
duh.
And as you might see, when I streamed this, I was so frustrated.
Damn ass boss.
Alright, give them a bow. Give them a bow, even though you lost a lot of
That took me a
mental
while, dude.
health there.
Let's go.
But anyway, that's in the bag. This is the main reason why we fought Loretta. We came here to talk to Our Lady, Rani the Witch. We must serve her and exhaust her dialogue to progress her quest. After you talk to Rani, we then talk to her other 3 followers, which are E.G., Blyde,
Our boy.
which we met before, and the a-hole, Celavus. After talking to them, we went back and talked to Rani and exhaust her dialogue. Then we are done here.
Tower.
We then proceed to go up to Celavus Rise so we may retrieve another memory stone.
Another memory slot. Yay. Get more memory.
I bought the Great Carian Slicer, which reminded me of Ichigo's sword from Bleach. I died testing this spell. It's fine, it's worth it. We then find our way to the Grand Lift of Dectus. Here we use the 2 halves of the Dectus medallion and proceed to Altus Plateau area of the map. So we went and followed this trail up to Gilmere Mountain and stopped here so we may talk to this guy who will give us one of the broken spells in the entire game, Comet Azure. This spell is so broken, if set up correctly, it can one-shot bosses, but we won't be able to use it in a while. We then continue with the path up to Gilmere Mountain, went up 3 flights of ladders, long ass ladders. This is already fast forwarded, but still it takes some time to get up. We then continue our path and cross this bridge, jump this vortex, avoid the boss, and go down here and straight into the manor, the volcano manor. I went up here just to open up the map so we may go back here later. I went here to see this falling dragon and demolish him with just one spell. This spell is so OP early to mid game. I mainly use the sling rock sling. I mean, this spell is so OP. Didn't even realize that it got staggered, or it staggered him there. I thought he just dropped. But yeah, that's one of the perks of having this spell. It has a lot of poise damage and staggers enemies. I think about 3 or 4 times. Yeah, there you go. Another stagger. Yep, not a sweat. Not a sweat.
Bye, dragon. Thank you, wolf. Good boy.
After I defeated the flying dragon Agil, I went straight here to get invaded by this NPC. Her name is Bloody Finger Neregus. We use our usual trick, just throw rocks at her eventually she's gonna... I don't want her to get near us because she does bleed damage, and our health is so low that 1 or 2 procs bleed could decimate us. So I'm keeping my distance here using the Bloodhound Step, which is a very cool spell, as you might see there. I really like using it. Shoo! Shoo! We're like a ninja. Nope. I'll not let you touch me. Not in a million years. Alright, so yeah, that guy will actually help us, but thank you anyway. I got this in the bag. Let's go. Now go to Patches. After we defeat her, we can now enter this cave to meet an interesting fellow, Patches. We meet again, friend slash foe slash a guy we don't want to kill. Alright. It's hard to hit him with the rock sling because he has a shield. And I don't want to overdo my damage towards him because I want to keep him alive. Come on, Patches. Aren't you gonna surrender yet? I was about to use this on him, but he keeps staggering me here. And I didn't mean to use this 3 times. F for Patches, guys.
I didn't
Damn.
Sorry, Patches.
Since we accidentally eliminated Patches, we will take his ball bearing to this twin maiden in the round table. So we may purchase some more golden foul foot so we can take advantage of that sweet runes after defeating one. After defeating a boss. And also we might sorry. And also you may fight this dude down here. Here's another NPC that we could fight here, and my advice is to not attack him while he is summoning, because he'll do a gesture that you can get, but I was too excited to try out my spells against him. He mainly does frost damage, so you might want to watch out for his spells and basic attacks. But yeah, nothing to worry about. Just keeping our distance, attacking when we can. It's not a hard fight, although he would decimate us because our vigor is too low. I really need to upgrade my vigor.
You good, bro?
Alright, let's go!
You good? That's what I thought.
And now, we are fully ready to take on our first main boss, required boss, Killer of Newbies. I died to him a lot of times before, so we have a bad blood going on here. Let's see how it goes. I present to you Margit the Fell Omen. Heading to the fight, I know that Margit is going to be very aggressive. He serves as a boss that would introduce you to, like, give you some insight of what bosses you will be fighting in the later parts of the game. They'll be fast, agile, and can dodge you. It's really nice having those wolves in me. They're helping, taking aggro away from me as a mage. And also the Bloodhound Step is really coming handy here. Just spamming this spell. I eat the golden foul fit because I feel that I could take him out already. This is the real cool epic You saw that? Someone clipped that and then add some pretty cool sound effects.
Done for respect.
That clip, baby. Let's go. One attempt. He's such a trash talker. Even though he's defeated. Well, not actually defeated. You'll know in the later parts of the game.
You're too noisy for a dead
Alright.
boy. School rush.
It's time to head into the castle. This is a very confusing castle the first time I went in. I'm taking the long route just because I don't want to deal with those archers and flamethrowers. First, we have to eliminate this guy. He will put traps on our way to the castle because he wants to get us killed and take our limbs, which I will explain later. His name is Gostok. After we deal with him, we went into this hole and follow the ledge. Get up here, go down, up the stairs, deal with some NPCs, went up some more until we get into this room. Eliminate this annoying knight, retrieve this key, went down, opened the door with the key, up this ladder, avoid this guard, up some more stairs, touch this site of grace,
Let's go. Let's get some of these.
went back, go up another stairs, jump in here, watch for your steps here, attack the annoying bird, take out these annoying guards, jump across, eliminate these guys, jump down, take this side of grace. We follow this path until we get into this room and touch the side of grace,
Let's go.
and we are here.
Made it.
That's a long journey, but we made it. We can now try and defeat the first shard holder boss and the first remembrance boss that we will fight. I will explain what shard holder means and remembrance later. Behold, Godric the Grafted. I'll call him the handyman because of the many hands that he has for some reason. Alright, same tactic as we've done. Just rock sling him to the ground. He has some long range attacks like this one. And he's gonna do it twice on the next phase of the fight. For now, we're just gonna use our wolves to try and distract him while we're away shooting rocks at him.
Second phase.
On his second phase, he gains the ability of breathing fire because he decapitated that dragon with the head on his hands. There's no threats here other than this attack that he's doing right now. He's gonna do it twice. It's the last one.
There.
Rock Sling is really strong, and you can cast it really far too. It's really good for the bosses like him, slow-moving bosses.
Mongo.
Let's go. Eat that golden falfet for extra runes. Nice one. Let's go, baby. The reason why they call him the Grafted is because he grafts body parts from tarnished like us to his body to get stronger. And the guy that we eliminated earlier, Gostok, was one of these practitioner. He wants to do the same to us. That's why he wants us off. As promised, shard holders are those who got parts of the Elden Ring when it gets shattered by their mother, Marika. And each shard holders can grant you a great rune if you defeat them. Godric's great rune let you increase all your stats to +5 when activated. Great runes can be equipped and be activated using rune
There's a
shards.
lot of things that we can do.
Remembrance are what you get from remembrance bosses like Godred. You may exchange these through a finger reader
Down there.
and get either a weapon or spells or incantations. You may also consume remembrance to gain levels.
Space.
So that's it for today, guys, gamers. I enjoyed editing this for you. See you on the next video. Kinkoi out.